welcome to the Scrapping Studio. My name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor, and today we are going to make this cute holiday border. Now, this border is originally from the Creative Memories blog, and I will put that in the description below. Um, so I made this with Christmas cheer and some of the just miscellaneous embellishments that I had laying around. Now I don't have any more of this gold Christmas cheer paper, so I'm just going to substitute gold shimmer for that, this scrap, and cut that in half. And I'm going to be using, this time I'm going to use um, the pinking blade on that. So the first layer, which I call A, is 2 inches. The second layer, B, is 2.5 inches. And C, which is the navy, is 2 3/4. The navy square is 1 7/8. And then the triangles, when they were a square, they are cut to 1 3/4. So I could cut those with on my trimmer, or I can cut them with our uh, square punch as well. So we're going to start off by, do I have, oh, I need to get, let's see if I have any more of that base. I missed that. I was like, oh, I got everything together. And then, nope. All right. So here is my pile of Christmas cheer, what I have left. So there's that, but it's not a full sheet. So we may just have to improvise. That's not a full sheet either. I don't think. Let's see. Ooh, we might get lucky. Oh, we do have one of that one. Put that up there. So I'm just trying to use up all my Christmas scraps. So the back side of this is red candy cane, and this side has a bunch of words. You don't necessarily see it when, so it doesn't really matter the orientation of that. So I'm going to set aside those, and I'm going to cut my first one to 2 inches. All right, so I got that one. Put that aside. And then the gold, I'm just going to take that scrap that I had. And where did the scrap go? It jumped. It jumped. It's one of those things like, let's see, that's not the right. Oh, I just found it. It got stuck to the other pile. All right, so I'm going to use my pinking blade. I have a whole bunch of other blades, but they're in the other trimmer. And it's not up here. So I'm just going to cut this just down the middle, estimating the best I can. But I'm using the pinking blade for that one, and we'll just adhere it on each side. Now this one I did cut, but a lot of times, just to save paper, I end up just cutting strips. And then the navy, which is this outer edge, I'm going to put this one back in there. Put this one right in the back. And then that one is 2 3/4. So let's do 2 3/4. All right, so I have those cut out. And now we need to do, the squares are 1 7/8, and that is in the navy as well. So let's cut 1 7/8, which is just the line just beyond that. All right, and then I'm going to need 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I need 6. So I'm going to cut 1 2. I'm trying to cut as 3 4 as evenly as I can. 5 6. All right, and then I got this. I'll throw that over there. So now the triangles are 1 3/4. So I need to cut this to 1 3/4. And then I'm going to cut. So I need 1, 2, 3. So I said 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1, 2, 3. And then that's done. This is baby blue. And I'm going to cut a strip of that. And I didn't have any scraps. It's one of those things I like. I love using up scraps, but sometimes you get them all used up and then you got to get another sheet out. All right. Put that one aside. And then we're going to cut 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I got some scraps. All right. To make the triangles, I'm just going to put corner on each line and then cut. And try to be as precise as I can. I was a little bit off on that one. All right, 2. And I'm just lining them up on the dotted cutting line on my trimmer. All right. All right, and then do the same thing with this one. And so it's one of those things to pay attention to what way you're cutting them. If I'm cutting them, so I'm going to cut it, since I cut that one with the line, I'm going to cut all of these with the line, just so they're all cut the same way. So if you do have kind of ones that are directional like that with lines, then you need to pay attention to how you're cutting those. All right, so we've got everything trimmed. So what we're going to do is get some repositionable tape runner, which is right in front of me, and just start putting those on there. And I just ran out. It never fails. Never ever. That's why I have a huge pile of repositionable tape runners in my office, in my craft room. Put a whole bunch up there since I'm going to be making lots of things. When my family is not home, I spend a lot of time like getting a lot of my videos done. Otherwise, I get a lot of questions. What are you doing? Where's the dog? Does the dog need to go out? What's for dinner? You know, those kinds of questions. So I oh, let's see here. That a little more space. I cut this too big. Huh. Let's see. What did I cut these to? 1 3/4. I almost should have made them 1 1/2. I feel like now these are like too big. All right. So I'm just gonna. They don't work out. So I'm just gonna trim. I said 1 3/4, right? Yep. So I'm going to take out my trimmer. I'm going to cut these. Let's try 1 1/2. I measured those beforehand and did not work right. Seems like it was too, like a little bit more space. All right, let's try 1 1/2. How that works out. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. Much better spacing. what's great about repositionable tape runner is I want to get to have a do-over. All right. Okay, so we are going to change. I'm going to get some more tape runner on that. I don't know if I actually put any on that one. Okay, so we're going to change this from 1 3/4 to 1.5 inches. So we're going to do that. So now I just need to go back. Let's see if I can stack these up in. Oh, there's the one that has repositionable tape runner on it. All right, I'm going to stack these up and see if I can. There's 1.5. All right, and that. Those are done. Oops, I think I missed one. One escaped. To the top. Cardstock, I'm just going to do a couple at a time just because it's a little, that cardstock's a little bit thicker than the designer paper. And that shifted. There we go. Okay. Oops. That's okay. That didn't. There we go. And one more. 1.5. So if you're following along, I changed the little triangles. When we cut them into squares, they're cut at 1.5. All right, let's continue. So if we have this one here, and then we want, all right, so then want the blue, this, that one, okay, then this one is, this one must have had the tape runner. Yep, this one had tape runner on it. All right. All right, okay, so this one, how do we do this one? This one goes like that. All right, I guess it doesn't matter which way you put them on, it'll just be, you just turn them to whatever way you want. And it looks like I cut one differently. Huh. Oh well, that'll be fine. No, I didn't even notice till right now for that. So, all right. That one can go like that. And then and I should have just looked at the blog instructions. All right, so if we have that one there. So this one I'm going to put up here. And then this one. Right there. All right, and then this. Let's see here. One of them I cut, so it's like one of them I cut wrong. So try to. All right, so if I have this blue, that blue, this blue, that blue, that blue, that blue. So, all right, what I might do is just put since those are the ones that are the same. All right, so then this one can go like that. All righty, so we've got these, and I'm going to put tape runner these on there. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can. One of these corners. I don't want to. Should use some more tape runner. All right. All right. Get these lined up. And then just up there. All right, we're getting there. So you can use this for, I think this is great. You can use it for Christmas. You could use it for really any paper that you have. All right. So now we're going to put some tape runner down the back of this. And then let's try just putting it on there first. And then see where we're at. I used inking this time instead of decal. Decal is what I used originally. Pinking is one of the newer ones that just came out, and so I've been really loving using that. And there's the other one. So the only thing about using scraps is you just kind of have to fuss with it just a little bit, but definitely saves you. And this one is very wonky. What was I doing? Trying to hurry along and it just like ended up wonky. Okay. All right. And then this one, we're just going to put, and I'll go back and fuss with it maybe some more. Try and get the edges to lay down for that. But as you see, we've got, I'm going to move all these extra scraps out of the way. And for embellishments, I'm going to go into my trusty, I just had it. Is this it? Here it is. I have this just this bin, and it's a whole bunch of um Christmas embellishments from over the years, from different open houses, different collections. Uh, I think this was like candy cane or something originally. Um, as you can see, I like have um all sorts of stuff on here. So that's cute. Merry and Bright. Oh, that's from Christmas Charm this year for that. So as you can see, I just have just a whole bunch of different. So I could put something in each one like that. Little cocoa. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. that I haven't, that I just keep using here and there, like a little bird. Put Deck the halls. These are definitely candy cane from that collection. Like milk and cookies. Oh, here, I think this is, let me see what this is. I think this is the same collection. Yep, it is. It's the same collection as, so a lot of these are coming from this collection, and I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of this one was. Take that out. Like, Merry Christmas would go better there. What else is in here? Scent. Looks like a little gold ribbon. And here's another package of them. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I just need to use up that I haven't. Oh, this is like a little present. I wonder where the bow is for that one. Huh. Oh, I think the bows are. I think I found one of them. It was, I think it was something that, like, if you ordered something, you got these little, oh, that bow does not go with it. Well, it does. I mean, it just is like it matches, and I don't really want it to matchy match. So you do like a Merry Christmas. So I could put something in every single one of them. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like this merry and bright, and then cover up, maybe cover up that with this. That's kind of a big one though. I have bows from, that one might not be too bad. Those are bows from the bow maker that we had this year that was part of Christmas Charm. And I'm just going to go with that. Throw all of these back in here into my lovely box. I'll have to kind of go through it. But yeah, I've been just trying to use these up with all my borders and things like that. All right, so we're just going to go with this one. And I'm going to put it right here. And then just put this is made with firecracker shimmer. And it's the border punch, the bow border punch that I just cut some of the border or bows out individually. So here's what and they like to stick together and be very temperamental. See, it just pulled everything with it. So this is what, when you punch them out, this is what they look like, and I just fussy cut them apart. And then I also could have put like that, but I don't think that matches. I think the ribbon looks just fine. But you can fussy cut those ribbons apart and then have little individual ones is what I did. And then I just, all the leftovers I threw in my thing. So there you go. You have this. So I will put a link to the blog for all the dimensions as well. But I did use Christmas cheer with baby blue cardstock and navy cardstock, as well as some gold shimmer paper to make this border today. Once again, I'm Tracy Walker. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.